Hello guys, welcome to our virtual space, and today's class is for math. And as you can see here on my board, the title for today's class is equivalent fractions. But what is an equivalent fraction? The definition is when fraction number 1 is the same as fraction number 2. It might look different, but it's the same value. And the next characteristic is that it's made only by multiplying and dividing. And there is one rule that you have to follow to do this process. And the rule is that you have to do the same thing for both numerator and denominator. For example, here I have some exercises. 1/2. If I want to get an equivalent fraction, I can use the 2, then multiplying table 2. This number can be different. It could be 3, 4, 5, but the main thing or the important thing in here is that you have to multiply this number, numerator, and the denominator for the same number. In this case, 2. 1 times 2, it's equal to 2. 2 times 2, it's equal to 4. So 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. And as you can see here, we are going to go from less to greater. Less to greater. The next example is for dividing method. And we're going to start in the other side. 14/6 are divided in 2. So 14 divided in 2, it's equal to 7. And 16 divided by 2, it's equal to 8. So the equivalent fraction for 14/16, it's 7/8. And as you can see here, it is going to go from greater to less. To make it clear and to identify when you have to use multiplying method or division method, I'm gonna erase this part and show you how you can identify each one for the comparisons and for the process. For example, to identify the multiplying method, I'm gonna put in here 4, 8. And I'm gonna use the multiplying table of 2. We're gonna make it easier. So, I want to know the number that will be in here. What I have to do, multiply by 2. So, 4 times 2, it's equal to 8. And 8 times 2, it's equal to 16. So the equivalent fraction for multiplying method will be this example. But now, I want to know the dividing method. And I'm going to use it on the other side. I'm going to start for the other side. For example, I'm going to use now the number is 6. 6/12. Okay, so the first step is that you have to do the same process for both. So, divide it into 2 and divide it into 2. It's equal to 6 divided into is equal to 3. And 12 divided into, it's equal to 6. So the key here is that you are going to use the greater and less than by looking at the denominators and see what fraction are you asking for. This part will tell you that you will be using the dividing method. And this side is going to show you that you're going to use the multiplying method. And that's it, guys. It's super easier to do equivalent fractions by multiplying and dividing. You just have to practice, and I see you in next class.